Hello, hello, and welcome back to Vlogmas in July, day 10! Oh my god, you guys, we're out of fingers. I can't believe it. We're gonna be on to the full double digits. Well, I guess today's double digits, but like, no fingers tomorrow. That's insane. I usually start the vlog this early, but I just finished getting ready, taking a shower, doing my skincare, getting dressed, all of that. The last thing I have to do is do my hair. I should have washed it today, but I kind of was running low on time. I was reading my book, and as per usual, I lost track of time. I have to go get August up in about 5 minutes, so I have 5 minutes to do my hair. Also, this is a nightmare. It needs to be reorganized. Possibly something I'm doing this week. Anyway, today's a Tuesday, so it's a full-time stay-at-home mom day. Tuesdays are also the day that I go grocery shopping. Okay, a couple people have asked me how I do this. It's so painstakingly simple, but I'll show you. This is how I do my little, I call them French twists. I don't know, French twist might be something else that's real. So this is like a French braid, but with 2 pieces, literally. I wish I had like a higher place to put you so I could look in the mirror and do this. Shower's all wet because I just got out of it, so I can't sit down. I'll just hunch over, it's fine. Okay, it's hard to do this at an angle. All right, so basically, I mean, if you know how to French braid, you know it's just taking 3 pieces and adding a little bit every time you go back. So this is the exact same, only it's 2 pieces, which makes it infinitely easier. And smallish pieces. This is a great thing to do when you need to wash your hair, but you didn't. Which is not always, but usually the case when you see my hair like this. Okay, so you see we're just like forming in it, and then as you go, it kind of makes that like twist. And I'm doing pieces over, but you can do pieces under. It just makes it look slightly different. Pieces under makes it look slightly more tucked into the head. Pieces over kind of makes it pop out, if that makes any sense. So anyway, you just do this all the way down your scalp until you hit the end. I usually, by the end, start to take slightly bigger pieces, just because it's all gonna, you can't twist all the way down to the bottom, it won't stay. Or at least I haven't figured out a way to make it stay. So by the time we get here, like, you can't twist anymore, so I'm gonna do buttons. Okay. So now I gotta do the other half of my hair. I'm gonna move you back over there now that I've explained it, so I don't have to hunch over. I need to like buy a little shelf to put right here so that you can be eye level with me so that I can vlog in the bathroom more. Okay, this is what my vibe for the day. It's hot as fuck. I'm sweating my ass off and the AC is cranked in this house. I'm gonna go get August and make some breakfast. Honestly, I haven't been wearing makeup. I don't know if I've worn makeup at all this Vlogmas in July. I usually stop wearing a lot of makeup in the summer anyway. Like, if I go out, like, I'll put some on, but my makeup routine in general over the last year has lightened up to like 4 or 5 products. I would normally lighten my makeup routine up even more in the summer. So honestly, I just don't have the desire to do any, because every time I put it on, I'm like, well, I just have to scrub it off at the end of the day, and like, who am I impressing? August? I guess you guys, but like, y'all don't care. All right. Let's go get my baby. Okay, August is all set up with his breakfast and mine's in the toaster, and I am simply dying at the comments over when I explain this, and people are like, yes, thank you, Rachel, for explaining the extremely obvious part. What does potato and tomato mean? For me, that's the obvious part, so I was like, oh. That's just nicknames that we have for each other. Mario's Italian, and I'm of Russian descent, I suppose, even though we're both like white Americans. So anyway, potato and tomato. Don't know how to make it any clearer than that. They're just like joke nicknames we've had for each other forever. Hello, I am at, can we see that? Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. I've literally never said that before in my life. I just got here. We came here straight from August Play Gym. This is gonna be a quick shopping excursion because I realized that the last grocery vlog I did from last week was actually the Patreon vlog, so some of you may not have seen that, but, and by the way, I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but every Saturday vlog for, well, every Saturday video in general is for Patreon members, but every Saturday vlog for Vlogmas in July is for patrons only. Anyway, link below. So the way my grocery shopping works these days is that, honestly, it's kind of shaken out that every other week is like a big shop. Therefore, every other week, this week, is a small shop. So last week was a big shop, and this week is more of just like a restocking a couple of things that we need. So basically the way I've been doing things is I'll plan out like 4 big meals that I'll make throughout the week, and then those 4 meals will cover us through leftovers. And when we don't have leftovers available from those meals, then August and I especially will resort to what I like to call girl dinners. Well, I don't call them that. That's like a TikTok thing. But basically we're like, I have enough vegetables, fruits, carbs and proteins around to put together kind of like a mishmash meal. That's not like a fully cooked thing, but it's like, okay, we have leftover chicken, we have some avocado, and we have some naan bread. Like that'll be August's dinner, you know? But for the most part, like I will 4 nights a week-ish make a big meal, and that'll carry us through leftovers. Like I made that salmon pasta. We had that salmon pasta for dinner 2 nights in a row, and I had it for lunch. Today will be day 3, and then it'll be gone. So like that carried us for a while, you know? So it's like that. So I still have some ingredients left to make like 1 or 2 big meals. So I'm just gonna get some here to make 1 or 2 more for this week. Mario needs his lunches. He gets frozen meals. That's what he has for lunch while he's at work. We need more milk, of course. We need some snacks. Always got to redo the snacks. And just like, yeah, just a little bit of restocking really is this trip. So last week, I believe I spent like around $190. This week, I'm assuming it will be under $100. And so my weekly budget used to be $150 for groceries, but that's roughly changed. Within a 2-week cycle, I just try and keep it under $300. Which is extremely doable. So just because the nature of how we shop has changed. That being said, I had given August a little snack and he just threw the container. So I'll take it. That means that he is done and we are ready to go into the store. All right, we're back from the store. August is eating lunch. He's all situated. So let's do a little haul. Ended up being about $100. And as I was shopping, I was like, wow, this is like not like super healthy grocery haul. But it's mostly just because, like I said, we're mostly here restocking snacks, getting a couple key ingredients. Key ingredient number 1, milk. I have a 16-month-old. Well, he's not quite 16 months yet, but he will be in a few days. Bagels for me. This has become my absolute love, my breakfast of choice. Hummus, this is for August. He likes hummus. And then this was an exciting day, you guys, because I didn't even know this was happening. Mario and I wait all summer for this. The ube flavored mochi is back in stock at Trader Joe's. This is our favorite flavor of mochi. They've had the blood orange for all of spring, which I haven't really liked. Mario's liked, but they change up their seasonal flavors. This is their summer seasonal flavor. Love this shit. Like I literally can't get enough. Okay, this is what Mario eats for breakfast. He's not a big breakfast guy in general. He used to never eat breakfast, but now he's like a little bit hungry in the morning, so he'll usually grab one of these and eat it on his commute. He likes the Trader Joe's iced oatmeal whole grain bars. This is the best gluten-free pasta at Trader Joe's. Not the best gluten-free pasta, period. That honor so far in my life goes to Banza. But since they don't sell non-Trader Joe's items at Trader Joe's usually, I get their red lentil pasta. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So that's for dinner I'm gonna make. Same with the Boursin cheese. Guaca salsa, I love this stuff. I use it in dinners. I use it all the time. They have the best pre-made cookie dough for like gluten-free cookie dough. I like this. I like the Sweet Lorraine cookie dough, but I do like the Trader Joe's one better. Their gluten-free chocolate chip cookie dough. So good. So I usually, if they have it in stock, I'll get that just for like snacking on cookies throughout the week. Okay, I got some chicken for a meal I'm gonna make. I decided to get these little chicken taquitos. August has never had a taquito, but I was looking in their frozen section and stuff, and I was like, you know what? This could be like a good snack or a good like lunch component for like when we do girl dinner lunches. So I just thought that'll be interesting to try. I'm trying to think, are they gluten-free? Yeah, they're gluten-free. So the good news is that if he doesn't like them, I can eat them. Okay, then we got some frozen lunches for Mario. He still has some in the fridge, so I only got a couple. I mean the freezer, whatever. You know. And then I like their Spanish rice. I have a big bag of rice on the counter. Like tonight I'm gonna make make rice, but I do like their Spanish style rice, so I do have it with some meals occasionally. And then I also got some turkey for a meal. You know, we can't go a week without making some version of our turkey pasta. We got some more peanut butter puffs, without a doubt August's favorite snack and the easiest snack to give him. Like just throw some of these in a cup. He's a big snack grazer. So I've learned that, you know, I try and give him breakfast, lunch, and dinner and then a snack in between, like morning snack and afternoon snack. The thing is, if I like sit him down and give him a snack and I'm like, eat, that doesn't work. Eat, that's right. That's one of the words he can say. That doesn't really work. That works now. He's eating his lunch. Are you saying eat? Anyway, I found that if we're at home, it's best to just like put a snack on a plate or in a bowl and make a mess-free snack and just let him play and like come grab a handful. That's his favorite. Or I can put it in one of them, I don't know if I have one there, I think they're in the car or they're in the dishwasher, but these like cups that he has to like reach in and grab, like they're not open, so like if he spills it, they won't all come out. I don't know how to explain that. Put them in those and then have him have a snack while we're in the car. First of all, it makes the car ride more enjoyable for him. And second of all, he almost always eats snacks in the car if I give him one. So, I know, I'm saying we're gonna eat a lot, aren't I? Okay. Some Parmesan, just because we ran out. Some potatoes. We'll always eat potatoes, right, Lucy? Okay, I not usually want to buy ice cream because if we have ice cream in the house, I usually eat it all in one go. But because it's ube mochi season and I got so excited, I got the ube mochi, not ube mochi, I got the ube ice cream. Yes, I'll probably eat this all tonight, if I'm being honest. But, oh well, I really wanted it. It's my one little thing. This is actually not my one little thing because I also bought myself chocolate bars. This is what I usually snack on through the week. I'm a chocolate fiend. I try really hard to make these last. They usually don't last more than a couple days. But, this is my, like, dessert most nights. Mario doesn't like eating just plain chocolate, and he also doesn't care for milk chocolate. He's also more of like a savory guy, and he already has a million snacks because unlike me, Mario has great impulse control. So like if I buy him a snack, we have, like I said, very different tastes in snacks. Like he can make that snack last for a week, 2 weeks, like no problem. Me, like I said, this will be gone tonight. Okay, we got blueberries for August because we're about to run out of the strawberries we got last week. Pasta sauce because we're out. And I did get a thing of cold brew. I'm actually getting a Wandering Bear box shipped to me right now, but this is time me over between now and when that gets here. Because I need my cold brew. And that's everything we got. It was like $100. So I stayed under budget for my little 2-week period, which is fantastic. And we have enough stuff between what we had last week and what we have this week to get us through the week. So there's lots of frozen stuff that needs to be put away. Let's start there. I put you right in front of the freezer, didn't I? So you'd be out of the camera. All right, I'm gonna go put this away and pay attention to my baby. Hello. Welcome to the vlog.
Hello.
I took my hair down.
Me too.
Well, I haven't talked to the vlog in, honestly, most of the day. Today was hard.
That's what it seemed like from afar. Yeah.
Today was hard. I'm PMSing. Just got my period in 2 days, and it's not like an excuse, but it was just like it made parenting a little bit harder today. And August is amazing. He did so many amazing things today. He's really getting good at like fine motor skills. Would you call those fine motor skills? What would you call what he was doing today?
I mean, it's a little bit of fine motor skills, but that's more the actual physical thing. It's more like cognitively, he's problem solving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has these little toys that he's had forever. And today it's like he rediscovered them and actually knew how to use them. Like he has these stacking rings, and when we first bought them, I mean, like I don't even think he was crawling yet, and he would like point at them and I would put them on and take them off for him. Oh, yeah. And then remember?
Yeah, I remember the pointing. Yeah.
And then today he like pulled them out, and it took him like a good 20 minutes, but he finally figured out like how to get the rings on and then take them off, and he did that forever. And then he has other stacking toys that when Mario was hanging out with him when Mario got home, like he was working on, and it's just amazing to watch.
Even what you said when you had the camera up on a high shelf and he started stacking things so he could stand on top of them.
Yes, I try and always keep this camera away from him. Like it was off, but like he could see where it was. I had it on a shelf that was like 3 up, and a shelf that he cannot reach, but he likes the camera because I am always holding the camera. And so he was literally like stacking like toys and boxes, and he could find to like try and get up to the 3rd shelf so that he could reach it. And then I moved it up to the top and he got very mad. But yeah, in general, today was not like a difficult day necessarily for August, but I will say there are days where like, and this is so weird because truly I can't think of anything else in my life that has ever done this to me, but I get overstimulated. And I
with
feel
August?
Like, yeah, I get overstimulated with August, but I feel like before being a mom, like there was I feel like overstimulated is a thing that like sometimes happens to you.
Oh, yeah.
But it's such a rare thing to happen to me. I feel like I really didn't even understand what it meant to be overstimulated until August. And it's like, literally, he's not doing anything wrong. But he's in a yelling phase. Like, he's really discovering his voice. So yelling isn't even the right word. He's in a screeching phase. He's in a throwing phase. He's in a hitting phase. All at once. And the thing is that he's so young still, at like barely 16 months, that...
Not even 16 months.
Nearly is the word I meant. At nearly 16 months, that like, you can't get mad at him for anything. You can tell him, no, don't do that, don't hit, it hurts, don't yell, use your inside voice. You know, but like, he's not doing anything with like malicious intent. So it's not, and also like, he's not quite old enough for us, we haven't even really talked about how we want to discipline him when he does it, like intentionally bad things. Because...
Sorry.
What is happening? Cartoon isn't playing with the grocery bags. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just like a lot. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I feel guilty in the moment for being overstimulated and upset because I know he's not doing anything wrong with like purpose, but he is either physically hurting me accidentally by pulling my hair or hitting me or screaming in my ear or like, you know, whatever. And it's just a lot. And it's like, then I'm mad, but I can't be mad at him. And I have like no outlet for my emotions whatsoever. And I have to just like smile and like pretend everything is fine. And I'm overstimulated, which is not a feeling that I am used to. Therefore, I don't have a lot of coping mechanisms for it yet. And like, I feel really guilty because I want every moment to be precious. And it's like, sometimes I have these moments where it's like, man, I wish I was still working and he was just at daycare. But then I'm like, what the fuck? This is your fucking kid.
No,
like, that is insane. Don't think that.
Well,
because literally we rearranged our whole lives so that wasn't the case.
That, I mean, those are perfectly natural, normal thoughts to have. I think you have to give yourself grace and patience.
I just like, I hate the days where I'm like, God, I wish that he was somewhere else. Like, that's literally horrible. Like,
it's not.
He's the best thing that's ever happened to my life, and I just feel like I don't ever feel that way about you.
Well, I'm delightful.
He's delightful.
Also, I'm fully potty trained, and I know not to hit you.
I would change 1,000 diapers if it meant nobody ever screamed in my ear again.
And I don't do that either, right? It's, yes, of course, and we both know that he's a wonderful baby. We love him to pieces. Fucking genius, and he's cute, and all these things.
Yes.
And also sometimes he'd be a really annoying pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And in those moments, it's completely normal to be like, oh, I just need space. I wish you were somewhere else and I could just relax. Because that is just a human reaction.
Yeah.
Regardless of who's doing that to you. Literally 5 minutes ago when I was trying to put him down, he was just playing with my face and he like grabbed my nose and pulled. But when he pulled, he just scratched it all the way down. And just like that physical reaction, at least from me, and I think men and maybe just all people, is like, someone causes you pain, you're like, what the fuck? But yeah,
he doesn't mean it. Yeah, he doesn't mean it, of course. Yeah. And like normally I feel like on days like this where things are getting out of control, I just get us out of the house, go to a park somewhere he can like run and scream and I don't have to say no. But I was feeling like shit today.
Yeah.
Like I'm crampy and my head hurt and like I was a little nauseous because I'm PMSing. So it's like I didn't want to get in the car.
Yeah, this is
It's just one day.
Well, it's one day, but there's going to be a lot of days like this.
Yeah.
And like parenting in general is known to not be easy.
I know.
There are going to be days that suck where you don't want to be a parent.
It's not even that I didn't want to be a parent today. It's just that this is one of those days where I was like,
not even a day, but even a moment. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But also, it's like a weird feeling because like we had childcare all day yesterday. Like usually Tuesdays are amazing because today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Usually Tuesdays are amazing because it's like I didn't see him a lot of the day yesterday because Denise is here from 10 to 4, and then I only really get to hang out with him from like in the morning hour, and then like from like 4 to 8, I guess. So today's are supposed to be like our first full day of the week together, and it was just a little stressful. But the morning was great actually, because we were out and about. That was the thing. It was just that like being out and about drained me. And then I was like, we're gonna have a nice afternoon in, and that was a mistake. But oh well. Well, you live and you learn. But parenting was hard today. I'm very grateful for you. You came home and kind of just took over, and I needed that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I only had an hour, and I had an easier shift.
But I appreciated it. Well, can I show you my appreciation with a present? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna show him this present.
Then when you open the freezer, I thought maybe, just maybe.
We're gonna have some ube mochi. Babe, that was my reaction in the grocery store. And I was like, play it cool, people around you don't know. But this is like your life force in the summer. First ube mochi.
And they're fresh too.
Oh, they're so fresh. Cheers. Oh my god, I forgot how good that was. Can I get really high and we can watch Drop Out?
Sure.
Amazing. See you on the morrow.